They all expected a shot, and Shaqiri makes this wonderful run. This is an official excuse. My wife gave birth.
My wife gave birth.
There's placenta on my pants.
That's disgusting.
This is the Anfield Humidor podcast. Thanks to Mane's skill, Milner's competence under pressure, and Traore's thick and prosperous legs.
Back in college, when we were...
You went to college?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now doing this podcast with you. Man, my life. Check. And we're live.
We are live.
We're not live.
Well, it's recorded.
Kind of just chilling.
Yeah, we're just chilling. I'm just going to sit back and relax.
Sit back?
Yeah, I don't really care.
Kind of sound like Liverpool
care.
right now. You can probably sit back and relax.
Sit back and relax.
So just saying, the intro.
Right.
Traore's thick and prosperous legs were not useful.
They were not.
The Liverpool's back four.
They were not, especially when he was sitting on the bench. They were extra not useful.
Extra not useful.
They were still large though.
They are.
They brought in. I think they brought in a reinforced bench for Wolves to handle.
He sits on like a
those legs. They're like anyone watching on video right now. They're like this.
You know the standing desks.
The standing desks?
Like in the office
for
people that have desk jobs, they got to stand up every once in a while. Traore just has a standing desk.
If he sat on an exercise ball, it'd pop. He's got them thick legs.
What a win. What a win.
What a win.
Wait. For the listeners. We're talking about Liverpool FC.
Yes.
We're American.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Just listen.
Just give it a shot.
Shut up.
Should we do this every podcast?
I think so. We got to do a disclaimer. We got to put it in the intro.
Yeah.
We're Americans.
Keep listening. Keep listening. Give us a shot. Don't leave us.
Just saying.
And if you've been a solid listener, please leave us an iTunes review.
Cheers.
Please do it. Just do it.
Cheers. And Happy New Year.
Oh, well, it's not quite the New Year.
Is it the New Year in England? I don't know how it works.
I don't know. How many days or hours are they ahead?
8 hours ahead.
8 hours ahead. Now it's like 5? I think it's 5.
I think you're right.
5 hours ahead.
But Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
From the Anfield Humidor podcast to you.
Merry Christmas. Hope everyone had a nice Christmas.
Hanukkah.
Holidays. Kwanzaa.
What else we got? Boxing Day. That's a big day.
Boxing Day.
Happy Boxing Day.
Black Friday.
No.
African American Friday. Nowadays, right?
Yeah.
PC,
we got
culture
PC.
here.
We got the PC.
We got the PC. Did you get a PC for Christmas?
No.
I need a PC.
I know you need a Mac.
No, I need a
stay Mac.
I love my Mac, but I need a PC for video games. Oh, because I'm a loser.
You are a loser.
Major loser. Big win. It was a Liverpool win.
Liverpool style win.
As it has been this season. 1-0. It's the win of champions.
Yeah.
That's what it was. That's the win.
Why do you say that? Why is it better to win 1-0 than win 5-0?
Just because that's what the pundits say. Like, teams who win the Premier League, it's all about consistency and battling out those 1-0, 2-1 wins. Staying consistent. That's why I say that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what a team of champions, that's what they do. Keep their head down. Keep it going. Are you all right there, buddy?
Trying to get situated here.
Get comfortable. Get comfortable because we're going to be here for 5 hours.
Probably 40 minutes.
40 minutes? 30 minutes?
Probably
38?
40 minutes.
I don't know. We'll see.
See what we got.
I got nothing else to say, so we can just end it right now.
What's in the tank?
What's in the tank?
What do you got in the tank? Where are you?
My septic tank?
No, gas tank.
Gas tank?
Not a septic tank. I don't care what's in your culo. Cool. That's
No,
butthole.
I mean
That's butthole in Spanish.
I know that. I mean my septic tank in the backyard. A lot of
whatever you want to call it, still a butthole.
Okay, I got you. That's gonna be our new slogan.
You want to hit it hard? Let's go in with some stats.
Let's do it. Let's go over the stats of this game. See what we think about them.
I got a couple stats pulled up.
See if they add up. Do they add up?
Courtesy of the Guardian.
Okay.
We got match possession. We can start Liverpool 64 to Wolves 36.
All right. Interesting.
Dominated.
We're
always up there. It's always like that.
still just 1-0. Now look at that. Look at that left there. Goal attempts.
That's
a little scarier.
What is that? Shots on target or off target?
Yeah, shots off target, 7 for Liverpool, 3 on target for Liverpool, as according to Wolves, or as against Wolves, 8 off target, 2 on target. So they were close. It shows you possession's not everything. We got 5 corners for Liverpool, 6 for Wolves. That's a scary stat. You know what I mean? I know, but against a team like Wolves, we don't want to give corners away.
I know, but a lot of corners of theirs were the off target shots that were deflected.
Maybe.
That's why they had so many. They had one more shots. They had one more corner.
Okay.
Ballpark.
Right? Wrong sport.
Ballpark.
Wrong sport.
Pitch. Soccer pitch.
The pitch.
Okay, they work. A lot of work today.
I worked hard on the pitch.
Hard. 5 fouls to Wolverhampton's 2 fouls. Was one of theirs the coach?
What's his name? I got it written down here.
Nuno Espirito Santo.
Nuno Espirito Santo.
You know what the Espírito Santo man means?
Saint
It's
Spirit?
like Holy Spirit.
Holy Spirit?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like they
So
say
Nuno-
like Nombre de Padre,
Nombre
Hijo,
de
y Espíritu Santo.
Catholicism.
This is what they do.
Pedophilia. What's up?
Why? Oh, scary cult.
Had to get that one in there.
Scary cult.
Yeah, it is scary.
But yeah, there's some stats. I could pull up some more stats if you want. I could pull up
Do it.
like passes and stuff.
Do
All
it.
right, let's do it.
Pull them up, baby. Pull them up. Yeah, so stats don't always tell the whole story,
Well, I
sadly.
saw that on Twitter. Did you see that on Twitter? That post? Did you even look at Twitter after the game or no?
No.
There was a post and it was like,
I
so
ate
everyone
pizza.
was talking about, we'll talk about the draw and how they scored and called one off, but they were talking about the draw and everyone's like, oh, that game should have been a draw. It showed the shot mark from where the shots were taken, chances created and stuff. They did like the bullet points for each shot.
Okay.
And the guy just goes, doesn't seem like the game should have ended in a draw by the look of this shot chart.
Right.
It shouldn't have been.
No, it shouldn't have been. And, Liverpool first half, I know we're going to get into it, but Liverpool first half created quite a few chances that could have been put away. Mo Salah missed an easy one. Remember Mo Salah's? The cross from Trent? You kind of expect him to get that on target. I know it's a hard, quick ball whipped in.
You're talking about the first shot 3 minutes in?
Yeah, where he flicked it just over the bar.
It's just, yeah.
You kind of expect him to get that on target. That could have.
Classic Mo Salah.
All he had to do was get it on target for that to be a goal. That's all he had to do. Do that and not hit it right at the goalie.
Here we go. Now we're in there.
Oh, you're in there. You get some stats?
Yeah,
I see him on the TV.
looks
He's
good.
scrolling. Looks good. Okay. What do we got?
Offsides, 5 calls for the Wolves, 3 for Liverpool. That's a result of that high line.
Yeah.
Did you see Trent do that? We were talking about it. Trent do that off that he
Little
jumped
hip,
back.
little samba.
Literally, yeah. He did the slide to the left.
Little cha-cha.
They called him right off sides. That was really
Slide to the right.
good. And then offsides calls, I don't even know what those are anymore, so I guess we can't really go by that.
Oof, boy. Yeah, that's a topic. That's a topic.
And then saves 1 and 1. I thought Allison had a great game.
Only one save, huh? So
one-
that was that near post crazy strike. When the player beat. Was that when he beat Verge? Yeah, okay. That's another point we're going to talk about.
Stole the ball
from Verge. And that was Allison was positioned well for that, to save that. He was positioned well.
That's the wrong game.
Oh, my goodness.
It was the wrong game. I was like, there's no way there was just saves.
This is the quality you get, people. He's looking up stats for the wrong game. Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. Hey, just, I know we're Americans, but
This is the
still.
wrong game. What do you want me to do?
Listen, you're about to turn it off and go listen to the Joe Rogan podcast. I understand that. I get it.
Ooh, me too.
I totally get it. Or if you hate Americans, you're about to listen to some Brit podcast where they don't show any emotion
Can you
whatsoever.
say Brit?
You could say Brit.
Okay. I don't know. They call it Brexit.
Brexit?
The Brexit Brits.
Brexit Brits? I'm pretty sure you could say Brit. But hey, in a few weeks we can't say that.
What did we talk about with that game?
You're
What did
looking
I
up
say?
stats.
I know, but what did I say though? What were we talking about?
Stats.
I know, but the fact that I said the wrong stats, we started talking about stuff. It was wrong.
Yeah, and then he totally botched it.
It was the offsides calls. So I was
Yes.
wrong about the offsides calls, sorry, and the saves. So just everything else was right.
Yeah, those are the stats when Wolves beat us 2-1.
Yeah,
This time we beat them 1-0.
It's the FA Cup.
Who cares about that, right?
Yeah.
The FA Cup. Full I can't. I got nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. FA.
That's
Foolish Animals Cup.
Foolish
Okay.
Americans.
Foolish Americans. That's us.
The FA Cup.
Foolish Americans.
Let's talk about some players.
All right.
What do you want to start with?
Let's talk about Henderson. Okay. Let's talk about Henderson.
The man. El Capitan.
Another great game for Hendo, but a big old but, which I do not have. I have a small o but.
Tiny rump.
Tiny rump. Pequito culo.
Rumpo.
Henderson, great game, but do you remember when he had the ball inside the 18? He got like a lucky bounce. I mean, he worked hard to win the ball. He had a lucky bounce, and he's inside the 18, and he looks up, and the look on his face is,
What am I doing here?
what do I do now?
What am I doing here?
Yeah.
This is not where I am supposed to be. It was so funny.
Yeah. What do I I need someone to pass the ball to, is
Yeah.
what he thought. I'm not going to try to bend this in the corner like Sadio. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
It's not his game.
It's not my game.
It's not his game. And by the way, he's been on point.
Remember
for the
when he
last
had
5
that
games.
strike a couple games ago? A game we ended up winning.
yeah.
And he had that strike outside the 18.
That was far though.
That is a Hendo strike.
Mm.
I'll give him that. A bender from the corner of the 18, that is not a Hendo position.
It's not him.
You saw the look on his face. He's like, I'm not taking the blame for this if I shoot.
Because he made a great move, and then once he passed the ball, like you'd expect if he was a striker,
Yeah.
right? If he had,
he would have been all over.
He would have made a run. He passed it, stopped.
All right,
Stood
so
still.
let me
And
ask
that's
you.
not against him.
Let me
It's
ask you
just
this
funny.
question: replace Hendo, put Firmino in there. What does he do?
Firmino passes the ball, one looks, breaks through the two defenders, and then heads towards the goal.
He passes the ball.
He passes the ball real quick
From Hendo's
Oh
position.
no, where Hendo was.
Where Hendo was.
One times it into the top right corner.
with his left foot.
But I'm sorry, if he
Top left
passed
corner.
it,
Right.
top right corner, the goalie was left on that. He was
So
on
you're
the
saying
left.
near post?
Yeah,
a near
near
post
post.
shot.
He
All
would've
right,
near post.
interesting.
I think.
I see.
think he
I'd
would've
go
done
for
that.
a far post if that was me.
But the fact is, the funny thing is that Hendo passed it and
Yeah.
then stopped. He's like, "Get me the heck out of
Yeah,
here!
yeah.
I need to leave."
Yes, exactly.
I need to go back to making the plays in the midfield. I can't.
All right,
I'm not
now,
banging here.
now, if I'm going to give you, if Salah was in that position,
Okay.
what would Salah have done? You're saying,
Salah would have gave the ball away.
yeah, oh, funny man. Salah would have gave the ball away, he said.
Late.
And then if Sadio was in that position, a 100% touch to give him some space, left-footed shot, top left corner, bender. 100%.
Sadio?
Oh, 100%.
What about Keita?
Keita, I think Keita would have tried to cut in and try to go for the near post.
I think Keita
with an
would've
outside
scored.
with an outside of the boot.
I think Keita would have scored there.
Keita's got that bender as well.
Cheers,
Cheers, bro. Keita's got that bender shot as well.
Yeah,
he's got
he's
that
been-
shot in his
he's been
arsenal.
nuts on the
In his
ball.
arsenal.
He's been nuts on the
Arsenal
ball.
lost to Chelsea today. Yesterday.
2-1.
What a Premier League we're watching. I mean, the table
Oh,
Just-
it's nuts.
just shows how exciting the Premier League is, where every team has got a shot. Liverpool, Leicester, Man City, Chelsea, Tottenham, Sheffield. We've talked about them before. And the fact that United is 7th, Wolves 8th, 9th, Crystal Palace. What a top of the table right there. And
Yeah.
that's what's so beautiful about it. You know, so beautiful. You got teams, Sheffield, just promoted to the Premier League, are 6th place. What an exciting league. What an exciting league. And the best part about it is Liverpool, 52 points. 52 points out of a possible 54. They won tie against United.
52 out of the possible 54.
2 points dropped over 18 matches played.
I read somewhere on Twitter that Liverpool's on par to hit 109 points if they keep things the way they're going.
If they keep things the way they're going, all right. If they keep it the way they're going, do you see a dip in form in our future? If there's an answer to this, I have it. It's in my vault. Vault? Arsenal?
Don't talk about Arsenal.
I know, right?
Don't buy the sun.
It's in my. Don't buy the sun. Don't buy the moon. I'll show you a moon.
Do it.
No. Not with the camera. Once the camera comes off, you're seeing a moon, buddy.
See the moon,
You're
full
seeing the
moon.
Full
It's a half moon with you. You're so tiny.
It is a half
It's
moon.
a crescent. Is there a dip in form coming?
Harvest moon.
Is there a dip in? I mean, Fab's coming back. that's what I'm thinking. You say, is Liverpool going to drop off soon? I say Fab's coming back in a couple weeks.
Fab's coming back. Matip's coming back.
Matip's coming back. Ox will be healthy again. when
Is
his
Fab
ankle
really
heals.
coming back in a couple weeks?
Yeah. They
Let
said
me
early.
look
They
this
said
up.
early in the new year.
Fabinho injury update. Let's see what we got for this because I'm very curious. I haven't been keeping abreast. It's a funny word of Fab coming back. Let's see. Quite okay. Now this is not showing me anything. But did you hear a couple weeks?
Yeah. I've seen it on Twitter, just injury reports and stuff.
All right.
And you see like highlights of it.
And it seems as if Matip is close as well.
yeah, but do you want Matip with the way that Gomez has been playing?
Of course you do.
Dude.
You want the battle.
I know.
You want the battle for the position. But Gomez. What was the stat you gave me about Gomez?
I told you Gomez has played the last 6 games since he's been back, like active. 6 clean sheets.
And
6 clean sheets.
he got the man of the match today.
6 clean sheets. The kid played hard.
I can't believe he got the man of the match.
He was great.
Not again. 100%. He's great. I just did not expect that.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that. And that's good. More, what's the word I'm looking for?
Impressive?
Oh, yeah. Very impressive. Very impressive.
Go ahead. Dead Space podcast. What are you looking at?
No, Dead Space. Just go 10 seconds of Dead Space. I'm only kidding.
No.
Everyone turns it right off. We're Americans. I know. Keep listening. Keep listening. I know it. I know.
No,
We're
but
fat, stupid, lazy.
Gomez hit the man in the match. Every time he touched the ball, I thought it was phenomenal. He played so
he
well.
He did have a couple mistakes.
Okay, so did Salah.
Of course. Oh, no, I know.
Who else- Who are you going to give it to?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just when a game like that, when you win 1-0, often the man of the match goes to
Defense.
the player who scored, Sadio.
Yeah.
But again, Sadio was not
What about Leilana?
So involved. Leilana, wonderful game. Wonderful game.
You want to do your player ratings real quick? We'll just go back and forth. We'll do it quick.
All right, go ahead.
Just a number. You don't got to give a reason.
Me.
All right, Firmino.
7.
7. Me too. Mane.
6.5.
6.5. Okay. I gotta
No.
go 8.
No.
I'm gonna go
I'm
8.
sorry. 7.5.
7.5.
I forgot about the big old goal.
I'm going
there.
8 with Mane. Salah.
I'm going to give him a 7.5.
I'm going to give him 6.
A 6.
6.
Wow, we're disagreeing here.
Yeah, that's good. Keita.
Keita?
Oh, not Keita. He didn't start. I'm sorry. Leilana.
Leilana, I'm giving him an 8.
Yeah, 8.
He was up there for me.
I like 8.
He was up there for me. Hendo 7.5 or 8.
8.
He was up there as well. He played a great game. Great game.
Who do we got in the? It was Genie.
2.
Genie?
Nah, I'm only kidding. I was just trying to say it as fast as I
Genie
could.
2?
Genie, I'm going to go ahead and give him a 6.9.
You got to do 5s.
By 5s?
Yeah.
Like ping pong?
Yeah, so 7.
6.6. I'm going to say in between 6.5 and 7.
Okay. All right. I'll go
see
7
the
on
loophole?
Genie.
See the loophole I found?
What about Trent?
Trent. I'm going to give Trent a 7.5.
I'm going to give Trent a 5. That was tough.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he got beat bad on defense.
He got beat bad only a couple times. Other than the couple times, remember the headers he was there to get?
Yep.
Positionally, his running back, his defense, he had great crosses.
You're coming off a 10, bro.
It doesn't matter.
The dude had a 10 last game.
Doesn't matter.
I know, but expectations are high.
Now, expectations are stupid.
high.
Expectations are
high.
stupid.
You're stupid. I'm stupid. I know.
Yeah,
It's fine.
girl beard, you're ugly.
That's fine. You're such a jerk.
I'm kidding. I love you to death.
I hate you to death.
I love you to death. You're beautiful.
Can't wait
I want to
for
marry
you or your parents to die. I'm very excited.
Okay.
That's
Are you
going to
go to the funeral?
So bad.
You're gonna sit next to me at the funeral?
I don't want anyone to die. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna post that to my parents' Twitter.
That's fine. Okay. Gomez.
Gomez. I'm gonna give him an 8 as well. Who else did I give an 8?
9. You gave
Hendo, Trent, Genie, not Salah.
Leilana. You gave
Leilana, I gave an 8. I'm gonna give them both an 8.
Okay.
I know Leilana came off earlier, but
Virgil,
he's gonna get 7.
you're nuts. Except for that one beat, he was perfect. He headed off.
That's why I gave him a 7.
But he was great. 8.5. 8.5.
8.5. Okay.
And then that leaves my favorite. Oh, Andy got a 6.5. He had a bad game.
I was going to say 6.5.
He had a bad game.
Not a bad game.
Just not involved, didn't touch the ball a lot. I mean, Liverpool as a whole, great.
Yes.
They play great. And I know they all have things that they contribute to the team. It's so different. They have such a dynamic.
Right.
It's all a master of mentality. They all have this. I don't even know what I'm saying.
It's all a master of mentality. It's a soup.
It's a soup. It's a mentality soup.
It's a well-made soup.
It's like French onion soup.
I was going to say French onion.
That's because that's the only soup.
Who's the
soup
cheese?
you know.
Who's the cheese?
Mane's the cheese.
And I don't like the cheese, so that doesn't work. I love mayonnaise.
Okay.
Leilana's the cheese. But sometimes I like cheese.
And
so
then,
sometimes I like Leilana.
So Robbo's a 6.5.
The onions are the midfield.
Robbo's a 6.5. What about
broth
Ali?
is Virgil.
What about Ali?
You're not letting me speak.
I'm not letting you speak.
Ali, he gets a solid 8 that game. A
Ali's
solid
great.
8 because he had to come in clutch. Did you pull up the stats about that?
I don't want to touch stats anymore.
Okay.
I'm going to pull them up from 2015 when Gerard scored.
He obviously had that one save, which wasn't his only save, as we figured out that those are the wrong stats.
That's wrong stat.
He had some other saves.
He had like 4 saves.
But even, for example, even the shot by Wolves where Trent, I think that was one where Trent ran right around and they shot it far post.
Yeah.
Or maybe that was a settle from a long ball that they shot far post. Even Allison was there.
He was there.
If
It
that
didn't
was
touch
on,
him,
if
but he
that
was
was
there.
on target, he was there.
He was laying down, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
and
dove for
then
it.
don't forget when Allison received a ball, I believe it was from Trent. Trent rocketed this ball back to him, and he showed the feet of a defender how he settled that ball. So he's got top class feet, this kid. That's why we hired him.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons we hired him. If only he could figure out what's going on with his face there.
He's
Get some Accutane
what
or
was
something.
that thing? Remember in high school? What was the
I know exactly what you're
what's
talking
the
about.
stuff that you used to buy out of a vending machine
Nads?
at the mall?
No, Nads was the
No. It was the
Nads
stuff,
are
it was the Acme
Gonads.
medication.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, you bought it at a vending machine in the mall.
I
It was
know exactly what you're talking about.
What is it called?
Nuva. No, that's a birth control. Nuri.
I don't know.
Nuka?
It was the stuff that's the dog's name.
That's the dog's name?
stuff they used to put on their faces.
Nuno.
No, it's
That's
not
Wolves'
Nuno.
manager's name. Got to put some Nuno on that face. Nuno Espirito.
But no, he like every time the ball goes back to Allison, I'm like, "Ugh," and then he does something crazy.
It's so funny because every time the gallbladder, every time the ball goes back to Allison, we all cringe because of the beginning of the season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We all cringe, or the first couple, especially when he started for Liverpool, he made a stupid mistake right in the beginning. Ever since then, it hasn't really happened, and he's been solid. But because of that, we all cringe.
I get so scared.
I guess everybody cringes when a ball.
Virgil will kick it to him like a laser beam. You're like, that's a goal.
But like Trent did today, he rocketed one back to him. They have faith in him. They have faith in him.
Yeah,
they got faith in him.
Oh, he's the best goalkeeper in the world.
Unbelievable.
He's the best goalkeeper in the world.
Yep.
I don't know how many clean sheets it'll take to prove everybody wrong.
Just needs to take a trip to Mary Kay, and he's solid.
He's the best. He's the best goalkeeper in the world.
He is.
We talked about Virgil. You want to talk about him losing the ball? I mean,
29th of November. This is a injury update for Fabinho from the 29th of November. That's old. That's a month ago. Midfielder, 18 minutes. Further assessment of the injury. Discover Fabinho will be out for the action until the new year. This is saying till the new year, so he's probably close.
Yeah,
probably
I bet you he starts Champions League.
Yeah,
I think Fab will come back. That's my bet. He'll come back against Real.
Okay,
Real.
All right, what were you about to say?
You want to talk about Virgil losing the ball?
Let's do it.
Just it's another weird. It's a
so
weird.
You gave
display.
Virgil and what'd you give him? 7.5 or 8.5?
Yeah, he was up there.
You said 8. I think you said 8.5, which is above the man of the match.
Great game.
Just so you know.
Great game.
So 8.5, but we got to minus him half a point for that mistake, and it was very un-Virgil-esque.
Yeah, but we take Verge for granted. He runs that high line.
Good point.
Wolves had
Cheers,
6
bro.
offsides.
Amen.
I think he gets such a bad rep, and then he gets beat. He tripped. Like, dude, the dude plays 9 games a week.
Yeah.
Like
the funniest part about him losing that ball was how he overran his own feet on the way to try to get back and almost face planted into the turf. I mean, that's just beautiful.
I like seeing Virgil trip. I like seeing Trent trip.
I like seeing Virgil trip, and I like when Virgil makes a mistake and we don't get scored on because it gets him, it gets his mind back to square one, saying, okay, I screwed up. Let's get back to the basics. Just like when Allison made a mistake in the beginning of the year, he's like, okay, let's go back to basics. And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Mistakes that you don't get consequences from, and this goes with soccer, football, this goes with life in general. You make a mistake, no consequence, good learning experience. Mistake with a consequence, also good, but sucks.
Better learning experience.
With a consequence?
Yeah, I think consequences and losses grow.
What you're saying is you wish we tied that game 1-1. That's what you're telling me.
No.
Yeah, that's what you're telling me.
No.
Yeah,
I wish we won that game 5-0.
You said you wanted a consequence. That's what you said.
Again, you take this tiny little thing and you turn it into a molehill.
Mountains out of molehills?
Molehills.
Anthills?
Mountains out of molehills. That's what it is.
Molehills out of mountains?
No, you make a mountain out of a molehill.
You make a mountain out of an anthill.
Molehill.
Anthills have holes.
So do molehills.
So everything's got holes.
Yep.
Does that go into anything? 2 birds in a bush? We discussed that last podcast. Time. How many birds are in a bush in my hand? I got 3 in my hand, 10 fingers on my hand. 11.
So back to
Birth
Verge.
deformity.
Back to Verge. I don't think him, like, even when we have a corner kick against us, he's more influential than the average watcher knows. You know what I mean? Like he's just that last minute, like I said, the 94th minute, there was a corner kick and just Verge headed it out like it was nothing. And again, whistle.
Going on your point, if we take him for granted, the amount of times you see a cross come in and Virgil just gets his foot on it, meaning he just ran back to cut the cross off, it happens multiple times a game. And you can kind of see Trent and Gomez. You can kind of see Trent and Gomez adapting that same positional mentality. Today with Trent, positionally Trent was great besides getting beat.
I just thought after a game like he just had, 2 assists.
Yeah.
2 assists, a goal.
It's going to happen.
He played amazing defensively. I thought he was good. It was an off day.
He's a 20-year-old with 1,000 assists this year.
I know, but
what are you going to do?
He gets juked easy. He was just bad defensively, so I thought decrease the rating a little bit. Usually, dude, there's no one harder on Trent than I am. I love
5.
Trent. That was just a.
Did you hear the Redmen TV? We just listened to it. Redmen TV.
I don't know what they gave him.
He asked the crowd what Trent got. They all screamed 10 because he's a Scouser.
It's okay. I'm not racist, so I don't want to favor one.
But you are racist.
Can I ask you a question?
Because you're white.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Jurgen Klopp.
White don't crack. What's up?
Jurgen Klopp.
Okay.
Na 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 na.
Jürgen Klopp. Na 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 na.
What does he do under his face mask?
Under his little neck warmer thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So today I saw him, he had it off, and then he pulled it up. Mm-hmm. And it just looked suspicious.
Is he smoking a bogue? He's got a bogue under there?
Maybe he's smoking. He could have a little system, like a bottle. Like a bottle, and then he's chewing. He's got some snus, as they say in the UK or Norway. I forget where they do that. And he's just spitting into the bottle. Maybe he's got like a mouthful of seeds.
Sunflower seeds?
Maybe a toothbrush because his teeth are so big. I don't know. What do you think?
You got to brush them all the time.
You got to brush every now and then.
Klopp's dentist works overtime every time he comes in.
But he's got a hideaway. I would like a nice little hideaway, A little hideaway you can hide your feelings and thoughts.
They do like the inside the NFL kind of thing where they link up to mics that the players are wearing.
Of course.
They should do that with like a camera under Jurgen Klopp's face mask. Just show what he's doing.
He's like a little light so we can see what's going on.
He's like down there, he just like cleans his teeth.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, cool, I'm back.
He takes his hand, he lifts it under his shirt, and he's
polishing his teeth.
I can't get the noise.
I love that man.
Yeah, he's the best.
I love that man.
He's the best. He's the best. Hey, speaking about that man, why don't we go right into our comparison?
Oh, you want to do a comparison?
Let's do it. A comparison of the two managers. We have Jurgen Klopp versus
Nuno Espirito Santo.
Okay, the Wolves manager.
Oh, shoot.
And let's go first.
You want to do looks?
Let's go looks. Well, let me first say that, is it Nuno his first name? Nuno. If you were going to pick a manager for Wolves based on looks, he is your number one guy.
He looks like a wolf.
He looks like a wolf. Look at that beard. That's a straight up wolf beard. He's howling at the backyard.
That's a good howl.
You like that? Yeah, he looks like look at him without a beard.
I don't like him without a beard.
Much better with a beard. Everyone looks better with a beard, including you.
Whoa.
Cheers, bro.
All right, cheers the mic.
Cheers the mic. Yeah, interesting look. And he must be, what is he, Argentinian? Is he Brazilian? Mexican? What is he? Nuno?
Portuguese.
He's Portuguese. Okay.
So it's like...
So that means he's from Porto?
No, FC Porto.
FC Porto?
We've been to PSV and Napoli.
PSV?
PSG. PSV is another team. Another team.
Okay. All right.
PSG and Napoli, Belgrade and Germany. Ho! So he's...
Cheers.
So he's definitely not as attractive as our manager.
No.
Let's be real.
No, he's kind of got like a Gumby face.
He's got a Gumby face.
He's got one of them Gumby faces. Looks a little bit like...
Tell you what.
A little bit... What are those things with the hair, the trolls with the big hair?
Trolls.
No, but the big hair.
Trolls.
There was a name. Was it just trolls?
Yeah, it was trolls. Trollz.
All right, he looks like a troll.
Looks like a troll.
Yeah. Troll with a beard.
Tell you what, though.
Hashtag
Tell you what.
troll with a beard.
LFC, obviously, it's my favorite patch.
Yeah.
They have a sweet patch. Mm-hmm. Wolverhampton has a sweet patch.
Sweet patch, sweet name.
Yeah.
Sweet everything.
They got a really cool patch. I don't know why
thick-legged players.
I want Traore on Liverpool.
Thick and prosperous legs.
Thick and prosperous legs of Traore. What else we got? Our manager's hair. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's quality hair.
10 out of 10.
It's quality hair, even though he wears a hat these days.
10 out of 10.
And he covers up. And the teeth, I was going to give the teeth right to Jurgen Klopp, but look at that. Look at the mug on this guy. Look at the teeth in that guy.
No.
Not bad.
Look at that. Look at that comparison.
Oh, wow. What a wide smile Klopp has.
Klopp, look at it. What's that?
Yep.
Little snaggle thing right there, just coming out.
Yeah, Klopp's got the style going. He's really, leaned into that style.
So long story short, our manager wins.
Our manager wins. How about when it comes to the two managers getting angry, who does it better?
Klopp.
Klopp
Gets mad, throws fists. Nuno Espirito Santo sits down.
He sits
down. He just sits there.
He got that yellow card. He's like, okay, I'm going to go sit down now. I'm going to go put some more pressure on this bench that Traore.
Klopp goes off.
Yeah.
Klopp goes off.
He does.
He gets mad.
He does.
Throwing stuff.
He gets into it.
I love it, though.
Yeah, me too.
That man.
That's why you love Robertson. You love anger.
Robertson's different.
We're getting down to the meat of this
got
now.
A place in my heart. I see, there was a video, that Twitter video I sent you. Where it says, it said UCL changed this man. And It's just Andy Robertson. And he's just pushing players down, spitting on them, throwing fights, or throwing fists.
He's got passion.
I love that boy.
You can't knock him for not having passion.
I love that boy.
Yeah, he's good.
He's phenomenal.
He is. I love the The mentality.
My favorite
We say
thing-
mentality all the time.
My
but I
favorite
love it.
thing is when Lionel Messi sat down
Yeah.
and he pushes him back. Says, get up.
He always does those cheeky little knocks
Yep.
on the way back to his position.
Yep.
He typically does that. And it's a mind game. He's playing mind games with these players. You know, that's what he does. Just like Pepe for Real Madrid, although I hate that guy. He doesn't play for them anymore. Pepe would intentionally injure people, so
Yeah,
he
no,
should
no.
be put in prison.
I'm not saying
But
Andy does that.
Andy does exactly. He's not doing that, but he's just giving him little
He
knocks.
bonks him.
Yeah,
They go out of bounds together. He shoves him into the stands.
Those
I love that.
are mind games of a champion.
Yep.
Mind games of a champion. You know what I mean? That's what you got to do.
He is a champion. That's
is.
the thing.
He is.
That man took.
And what a story he has. I don't know 100% of the story, but he was playing in the third division somewhere only a few years ago.
Yeah.
And now he is one of the best fullbacks in the world. He has raised his price range quite a bit. So
Is there a better left back? in football?
left back?
Left.
I don't know who's the funniest. What's up?
Is there a better left back?
Left back? You still
I said left back. I have a weird accent.
Enunciate. Left back.
Okay. Is there a better left back in football right now?
I mean, you know, for Liverpool, no. You know, like all I'm saying is the players we have picked and massaged to work in our team are the best for what they currently do. So yes, maybe we can take an Mbappe. We always mention Mbappe. We could take an Mbappe, but he might not work with the system we have. I'm sure he would. Like De Bruyne. We look at De Bruyne. He would 100%.
left back.
I know. I'm just saying.
Left back.
Midfielder. He would perfectly work with Liverpool as a style. Takumi Minamino. He's a plug and play. Plug and play. Takumi Minamino. That's a
my
good
kid.
chant. That's a good chant right there. Takumi. What?
We have
Minamino.
so many points we got to get into.
Yeah, we do. Sorry, people.
Let's
Sorry.
get into. Let's go into NATO.
NATO. Isn't that like a
How do you say his name?
NATO? NATO. You did a NATO job.
NATO
That's a
is
very
the
American thing to
North
say.
Atlantic Trade Organization.
That's NATO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's NATO.
Yeah.
This is NATO.
The North English tyrannical opposition.
Tory opposition.
Tory opposition. Oh, the North English Tory opposition.
NATO.
Now, are the North of
I don't
England
know, dude.
Tories?
I don't know anything about it.
I know Liverpool. No, I'm sorry, Liverpool. I think the North are Tories. Liverpool. What is this?
This is NATO.
Oh, this is Nito. People can see us on video. We're doing the Nito celebration.
When he scored, that dude made a FIFA World Club Cup Champions League winning goal celebration. That dude went off.
He did.
He slid a half mile like the Geico commercial.
He let his emotions. Get away from
And
him.
then the goal got called off.
And then it got called off. Which is a darn
That
shame.
dude looked like a fool.
Yeah.
He looked like a fool.
So much so that the amount of Twitter GIFs we saw from that, Kermit the Frog, the guy from the Muppets,
The wacky, wavy, inflatable arm
yes,
flailing
yep.
tube man
Oh
from
my
Family
goodness,
Guy.
they ate that up.
It was
That
so
was
funny.
You got to control your emotions.
It was a great goal. But it was offside.
It was the opposite of Trent's celebration goal from last week or on Thursday.
The Mbappe mimic.
Just
Yeah, he walked over to the corner and he stood there.
and he took the smile off his face.
Yeah. Mbappe
Is
does
that
the same
Mbappe thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mbappe does the same
So
thing.
they got a little relationship, those two.
I think so.
Oh,
And
so
Mbappe
it's-
retweeted him too. He tweeted his photo.
So he must be coming to Liverpool then.
no.
No,
No way.
Oh, so they're just friends,
I don't know. I think they're just fellow players.
just buddies, fellow youngins,
Just buddies.
fellow youngins.
Just buddies.
TP
But
in some houses.
that celebration was so funny
It
cuz
was funny.
dude,
He looked like one of those fat old white ladies who just won like a sweepstakes. Someone went to their house. Doesn't it look like that?
he did the wavy arm thing. And dude, you scored an equalizer. Like you didn't score like a game-winning goal.
But to his credit, he scored against the champions of Europe.
I know
and
that.
your Wolves.
I
Okay,
know. I know.
So to
I
his
know.
Nito credit,
You're the Wolves. You can't say you're the Wolves is a bad thing. You're in 6th place, dude.
that's a good
You're
point.
playing well.
It's a good point.
8th place, 7th place,
I think eighth.
over there.
I think eighth.
8th place.
Eighth
You're an
place.
8th place team.
Yeah.
You scored. I'm glad. And it was his first Premier League goal. That's the thing.
Yeah, of
So a
course.
lot of people on Twitter, they don't know that's his first Premier League goal. They're just slamming him.
But once again, Trent scored, kept his emotions in check.
Different
Like he
players.
does. Yeah, I know.
Different teams.
Different teams, different countries of origin.
I don't know where.
One likes to wear speedos.
I don't know
ahead.
where. I know Trent. He was born in Liverpool, but I don't know where
Nito,
Nito was born.
Greece.
Maybe.
He looked a little Greek, right?
Maybe. It's all Greek to me.
All Greek to you. How's the Greek food? Is it good? Mediterranean?
It's like feta and vinegar.
That sounds terrible. I'll stick with my hamburgers.
Let's talk about VAR.
Manchester. What is it?
Varchester.
Varchester.
Varchester City. Let's talk about VAR.
Okay.
Let's talk about standards.
Okay.
Let's talk about how it's so how it's so what's the word when something changes so much? It's so inconsistent.
Transgender? Okay, I'm sorry.
Inconsistent.
Inconsistent.
Kind of like that.
Kind of like
They're
that.
inconsistent.
There you go.
Monday, sad. Tuesday, happy.
Shut up. I'm adding to the list.
But we already have that.
All right, I have to add transgender talk. Okay? That's off.
On the avoid list.
That's on the avoid list. Sorry, everybody.
So Virgil van Dijk.
Grow a spine. Go
Virgil
ahead.
van Dijk kicked the ball to Adam Lallana.
Okay.
Okay. Adam Lallana kicked the ball back to Virgil. It was a tough ball to handle. The ball hit his foot. He moved his arm out of the way. Attention, everyone. Arm out of the way
we're talking
last
about
minute.
the goal right now.
I'm talking about, it's going to get into the VAR.
Okay.
So Virgil kicked the ball up into his arm. He moved his arm out of the way. There's 3 camera angles that show it.
Yeah.
No handball. No hand was touched. Passes the ball to Adam Lallana, who hits it with his shoulder. Again, no arm was touched.
Yeah.
Hit his shoulder. Shoulder goes to Mane, who's onside,
Yes. Way onside.
way onside, kicks it in the net.
Yeah.
Everybody hates us. Now,
Okay.
no handball, and onside goal.
Okay.
Everybody hates us. Wait. Everybody hates us. Manchester City. Chris Kavanagh passes the ball to Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
So the ref passed the ball to De Bruyne. De Bruyne kicks a shot to Aguero, and Aguero scores. Everybody loves him. Mm-hmm. Everybody hates us for no handball onside.
Yeah.
Referee intervention resulting in a pass to Kevin De Bruyne, who is the I think he leads the league in assists.
Yeah.
I think he leads soccer in assists.
Yeah.
To Aguero,
Right.
goal.
Right.
Nobody says a thing.
All right. Different situations. I get your point. I get what you're coming at. But according to the rules of soccer, it is your responsibility to play around the ref. It is not the ref's responsibility to get out of the way. I mean, I'm sorry. The ref needs to get out of the way, but the ref, that's your fault if you play into the ref.
That's fine.
Okay, fine.
But if the ref impedes, if the ref changes possession, it was Sheffield United's ball. Hit the ref. The ref passed to Sergio
because
Aguero.
Sheffield made a mistake and hit it into the ref.
It's a drop ball. It changed possession.
Oh yeah, you know the rules here. You got the rule book out.
I watched it happen against Liverpool 4
Yeah.
games ago when they did a drop ball.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the rules.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
What the heck?
yeah. Interesting.
And then VAR.
Especially because had the ball not hit Kavanaugh, it would have gone to the Sheffield player.
Exactly.
So why not just call a drop ball? Yeah.
Drop ball.
And then you mentioned the Virgil van Dijk potential handball and the Lallana potential handball. Lallana, obviously, everyone agrees it's not a handball. Yeah, no, everyone agrees. The Virgil van Dijk, you said you saw it from multiple camera angles. I did not. I saw it from one. It looked suspect from one. But I guarantee you, if I looked at other ones, I would be at chest.
The other one, no, it didn't even hit his chest. It went up. He moved his arm out of the way as the ball came up and then settled.
Yeah, because he's not in a position where it matters. Even if he gave the free kick away there, okay.
That same thing happened.
It's a free kick and handle.
That same thing happened, though, against another goal that was against us, where Fabinho was fouled inside the 18. Remember that? And then that goal led up to a resulting goal for the other team.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just, dude, it's all over the place.
Yeah, I got you. It is.
And then the Wolves scored.
Yeah.
And they called him off by a millimeter. Mm-hmm. Are you happy with that call?
No.
Okay. Did you want it?
I'm sorry. Yes, I'm happy with the call. That should never happen in soccer.
Dude.
Never. I think it should go to the VAR room. Remember we saw the announcers or the post-match guys talking about it on NBC Sports. And one of them mentioned, well, maybe we should change the rule to just any part of your body, even unplayable parts like your hand. That way it is more black and white because they're trying to make it black and white, kind of impossible with the current technology. Another guy mentioned if this was an automatic thing, like computers are constantly running up and down the side, on some sort of conveyor belt. I don't know how it would work, but it was like an actual perfect thing. Or even the players put sensors on them. I mean, I don't know where the technology can go. But until it gets there, maybe just have any part of the body. But then that's kind of unfair because hand is not playable.
Hand's not playable.
So therefore, if it goes in this current system, if it goes to the VAR room and if they say to themselves, it's close, I think the goal should be allowed. Even though that is not black and white. It's close is not black and white. And they're trying to make it black and white. I get it. But it's horrible. Horrible for that goal to be disallowed.
When you
Wolves.
did your homework back in high school.
Yeah.
Never
did it, but go ahead.
Did you ever have the big Sharpies or highlighters to highlight points on your notes? Like the big...
No, I was a horrible kid.
You didn't do that?
No.
So they made these big...
I threw my homework in the garbage.
They made these big markers.
Yeah.
Where the bottom of the marker was really fat. Big, fat yellow lines. And you could highlight whole sentences size 12.
Okay.
You could highlight the entire...
I got you.
The entire sentence. Then you have a pen, right? A ballpoint pen. Makes a little thin line, right?
Yes.
When you look at the VAR cams, there's these thick, blotchy, bold, blurry lines.
Yeah.
And then they have this tiny little micro line that they put. What?
What's going on?
This is not a sport.
Exactly.
They ruined the sport.
That was with Firmino's armpit, famous Firmino's armpit offside call. It was onside until they brought the thick lines. They had the thin lines, then they brought the thick lines. What is going on?
I don't get it. It's not soccer.
And is it exact? I don't even know.
That's not football.
It seems like it's not.
It's not football.
Seems like it's not.
This isn't working. Get rid of this completely.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. Start again.
I think everyone agrees with you on that.
Start again.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there too much money in it now that they're so invested as the FA and the Premier League?
I think what has to happen is you cannot take it away now because that would be unfair. And I agree with that. You should not take it away now. The first half was played like this. You got to play the second half like this, or else it wouldn't be fair to teams who got bad calls against them, good calls. You know what I mean? So you got to keep it for the year. Next year, you got to revamp. Yeah. And I think they will. I think changes will be made. I hope.
It's just so. I hope. It's so annoying because you're like, do you celebrate?
Yeah.
Do you not? Yeah. And then that equalizer, like I was torn about that. That was a great goal.
But, the technology we have these days, these freaking phones we have, is insane. Face ID, unbelievable. Siri, it gets your words right. What about an Under Armour tight shirt and socks as well, because your feet are playable, certain things like that, where you wear a tight shirt that has sensors everywhere. And so everything's perfect.
And then you have bars along the sides that read the sensors.
And one team wears
That's
one
nuts.
sensor. No, it's not
That's
nuts.
like Tron.
It's
dude.
not nuts.
Yeah, it is.
It's not nuts. That can quite easily happen.
Give me one scenario in which that exists.
Everywhere. What about
shipping centers?
No. UAVs. Drones. The amount of technology that goes on in a drone is insane. And again, I said these phones. These phones are bananas, man. Completely bananas. It's bananas. Bananas. The technology obviously exists to do that. That would be quite a stretch to do that, but something has to be done. And I hope it'll be done over the summer. I hope so.
Yeah, because it's unbearable.
It is. It's
horrible.
so
funny because every time there's a bad VAR call, I swipe down on my Twitter refresh.
Yeah.
Full. 900 comments of what the heck is this?
It's good.
This
It's good
football.
discussion.
It's great discussion. I know. I like the tweets. I like that people do it. I like people that take if you're one of these people and you take screenshots of these VAR calls and you go, what kind of ludicrousness is this?
Yeah.
Keep doing that.
Sure.
Because I'm at a loss for
how
words.
about the chant, the FVAR chant?
Yeah.
You hear it at almost every match.
Yep.
So that shows the fans aren't happy.
It's not soccer.
It's
not soccer. I think that sums up VAR.
I think VAR has definitely come in handy this year. We knock it all the time, but it has come in handy with certain stupid calls. Certain goals have been disallowed because someone was offside, and that's great. I'm happy with that. But then we've seen things be a little, unsure and weird calls get given. So what's going on inside the VAR room is a big problem.
I just don't understand the quality of technology that we have.
Yeah.
And you're using blurry photos and thick highlighter lines. Right. Like, I don't get it. And
we can put a man on the moon.
I don't think we went to the moon. But I don't. We've never been back.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch is real too.
Sasquatch.
I'm a weird
chemtrails.
one. I'm a
What are
weird one.
chemtrails?
I have no
Let's
idea.
not get into it.
But you use this, like, listen, the Premier League, how much do we pay one player?
A lot of money.
How much is that stadium net revenue?
A lot of money.
How much of that net revenue goes to the Premier League, the FA? How much of that goes there?
A lot of money.
A lot of money. Why are we using
lot of money.
Why are we using Nintendo 64s to draw bold lines?
Not even 64s. I think original Nintendo style. Sega Genesis.
We are using Nintendo 64s to draw
Game
black
Boy.
and white lines
Yeah.
in professional football matches.
Yeah.
And it's a joke.
It is.
It's a joke.
It's interesting. Yeah, it's almost like the technology is not quite there, but I'd love to be in that room and hear what they're talking about.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that. I'd love to. It's never going to come out. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. But yeah, very annoying. Very
is.
annoying. Anthony Taylor, I think that was the name of the referee of today's match. I think so. He, as opposed to his last match, we've seen him. He kept his spray foam usage to a minimum today. Remember last time he was good old Picasso with that spray foam.
He did like an Etch-a-Sketch.
He was a circle over here, a line over here, a little mustache on Virgil's face. He was all over the
So
place.
shout outs to Anthony Taylor.
Yeah.
Good job keeping the spray foam usage to a minimum.
Maybe he listened to our podcast and
He was like, man, I was using so much spray foam.
took head of our advice.
He took
head,
heed.
took headed of. This is an office bit, by the way.
Took
Took
heed?
headed, took heated, headed.
Is that
It's an
an
office
office
bit.
bit?
It's an office bit. Yeah,
don't remember that episode.
American office bit.
Oh, not English office?
Not English
Because
office.
it's not as funny.
Not as funny. Oh, that's gonna get a lot of hate right there.
The English office
Yeah.
is not as funny as the American office.
Yeah. I agree.
Period.
Period. End of
End
book.
of D discussion.
All right. Do you want to get into? Should we talk about? Kind of talked about Leilani a little bit.
I think we're
Let's
good.
get into the Klopp quote of the dia, as they say in Espanol.
The Klopp quote of the day.
The dia, de la dia, or del dia.
All right, ready?
Let's do it.
This here is brought to you by two Americans. Here we go. Yeehaw! The Klopp-
better get that on that horse down there. You know, I live in the double wide.
The Klopp quote of the day, if I could read this over the photo of my cousin. Hold on.
Or your wife. Is that your cousin? Oh, it's your cousin and your wife.
It's both. Kill two birds.
Bush. Bird in the bush.
Two birds, one stone. Klopp quote of the day.
Crush sales.
Klopp was quoted after today's game saying, the 1920 season is not over. We are halfway there, and the next 19 games will be like this tonight. Every team will fight with all they have, and we have to be ready. This is the best point. He says, who cares about points in December? This is a man
Love it.
who is
Love it.
14 points up on Man City. Big, thick studio. Who is 14 points
Vic Traore.
up on Man City. How many points are we up on Leicester?
I believe 12.
13. 13 points up on Leicester.
All right.
And we are 14 points up on Man City. This is a man who coaches the team that's up 13 points in the Premier League.
Can you go back to that and refresh it real fast?
Yep.
Because I think that is a little... Yeah, there you go. That's more in date.
Okay, sorry. So we're 13 points up on Leicester,
Yep.
and we are 14 points up on Man City. Didn't I say that?
I think so.
Okay. So this is the man that coaches this club, who is 14 points up in December. They have a league high total, record-setting total of 55 points out of 57 available.
Unbelievable.
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 And he says, who cares about points? Mm-hmm. Who cares about points in December?
It's a good...
Oh, what
it's
a
a
mentality.
It's a good point.
Again, mentality.
Points.
He goes, in these moments, we don't care about these
In
points.
these moments.
In these moments, we care about a few things, and these few things are the next games. That's what he says.
That was good. That
Thanks.
was good.
He says that, and it's
Yeah.
like, that's the
I
mentality.
don't understand why you're giving me these questions. These questions are... I get that every week. In these moments, in these situations, we don't care about December. Okay? We care about January. We look forward. Henderson is the best. I love him. I want to marry him.
They have their chances, but we have Ali. I love that quote.
They have their chances.
He goes, they have their chances, but we have Ali. I like that.
That's awesome.
Like it all comes down to you made your chances, but we also have
We have Muhammad Ali.
no, it's
Muhammad Ali. Get it?
oh
Wow.
right over my head.
Right over his dumb American stupid face.
So you look at Liverpool, you look at the table,
Yeah.
and you look at their performance, and you look at the way that Klopp has, as you said, massaged this team into bringing their individual talents out and really perform at a next level. They are next level world class players right now.
Yes.
This team
Yes.
up 13 points.
Right.
just made second place look like U18s. Destroyed Leicester City. Came to a team that just beat Man City, hosted a team that just beat Man City 3-2. And then we won 1-0. And he goes, it's okay.
That's it.
Points are nothing.
Yes.
He goes, we think about the next game.
Yes.
We've said this before, but I love that. That is why we're going to win the league.
Yeah. So I asked you a question at the beginning about I'm losing it.
You suck.
It's so funny. I had it in my head 2 milliseconds ago, and it is now gone. And I'll never get it back.
That's nuts.
Never. I'll get it back the second we press the record button. What did I ask you in the beginning? What was the first question? That's far gone for you. That's gone. Oh, yeah. About Liverpool and the run of form. Will they see a bad run of form? Here's my take on that. I think,
Call back.
I think, something's going to happen. Just because, what were the amount of points we would get if we continue the way we're continuing?
109 to 111.
Okay, so that is... That is insane.
I think the best is 101.
So it's only logical to deduce, big word, that
6 letters.
6 letters, but still big. It's big in my mind. I'm stupid. I was homeschooled. It's logical to deduce that we are going to have some sort of, we're going to lose a game. I don't want to jinx anything, but we're going to lose a game. It's going to happen. So maybe 1 month we lose 2, we draw 1, and then we win the rest of them. I don't think any of that matters.
No.
In the current state we're sitting in with a freaking game in hand. An FGH, a freaking game in hand. 55 freaking points, 19 freaking. That's crazy.
It's nuts.
That's crazy.
19 games played, 55
I'm
points.
so excited.
That's nuts. It is nuts.
I can't believe it. That's all I had to say. That's all I had to say.
Yeah.
Muhammad Allison Becker. That's it. Thanks for listening, people.
We're done?
Ollie, got anything else?
We're done.
We're done.
I love this team.
I know.
I love this team. I love this podcast.
Me too. I love both of them.
And we love you.
And we drank, for anyone who cares, we drank Peroni beers. And it says Nastro Azzurro Italiana. So they're Italian beer. Great beer. And then we also drank... We drank Maker's Mark Private Select, which is Maker's Mark cask strength. But this is specific to the liquor store we buy it from, Bourbon, Scotch, and Beer here in Lakewood. And they actually, so the owner of Bourbon, Scotch, and Beer put special staves in the whiskey.
It's pretty sweet. That's so cool.
It's cool.
So he was responsible for this barrel.
But here's the bottle for anyone watching on YouTube.
Cool. All right. Thanks.
Sweet bottle.
Okay.
Oh, he wants to open it up. So that's what we're drinking, not smoking anything, but that's coming soon. We've discussed that. And for
4 to 5 business days.
For any of you people still listening, these are our real fans. Send us any questions you have at podcast@theanfieldhumidor.com. iTunes review. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Kill yourself. Kill your mother. I'm only kidding. Don't do any of that. Kill my parents because it'll make Andrew happy, apparently.
See you guys.
See you guys later.
We
got no intro. There it is. All right. See ya.